Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Enigmatic 10 Live with Light. Okay, let's hop into the Discord. Hey there, Mac. Frog's gonna be a few minutes late. Let's see if we got a server this time. It's looking like no, so I'm gonna clean my glasses. Maybe by the time I look again, it will have changed its mind. Nope. It looks as though its mind has been constant, unchanging, unrelenting. So, we can just hang out here until he's ready. I don't think there's anything we need to do in the testing world. We did some nice work with the trees last Tuesday. My gig on Thursday went pretty well. It was a bit cold, but it was fine. And Frog has said a few minutes, so we'll see what that entails. So how's everything out there, chat? All prepared for Halloween? We're a salty snack house. It's a little pricier than the candy, but we don't get a ton of trick-or-treaters. And so get some of the big old party boxes, the little bags of chips and pretzels and popcorn. Pfft, no. That's fair. We only got the stuff for Halloween like yesterday. And I had only ever looked for Pibble pajamas for Zool, and those are surprisingly expensive. Hadn't really looked for costumes before. Did not realize they're significantly cheaper. But it's too late. All of those suppliers are rather small and niche, and so it takes a little longer to get here. Hardly any neighbors. That makes sense. We're in an awkward part of the road, and so we sit outside, such that they know we're here. Otherwise, they just not stop. They would bypass where we are. But if we're out there with a bit of illumination, they're like, they're actually there. We're hoping that since we offer something different, then perhaps over time we could get a moderately okay reputation. We're not a full-size candy bar house, but hopefully different enough that they'll be like, oh yeah, we should go back. But I'm not sure how sustainable that is, because that would only really work if you've got like interaction across age groups. That's the only way the word of mouth is going to spread. And when I grew up, that was not really a thing that happened. Like all of the gaggles that went around were same age gaggles. Yeah, I could see it being a challenge farther out, but Does make me wonder if, like, trunk or treat sort of things would have changed that. But I don't know if they invite people who don't have kids to those. Because, like, where I'm from, like, even the places that are pretty rural are not that rural. It's the trouble when you're the highest population density state. There's nowhere that's really devoid of people. I've also never experienced Halloween in a city, like a real honest to goodness city. That seems like another thing that would be a whole other experience. Because, like, every depiction of Halloween I've ever seen has always been burbs. Good old suburbia where you have just gaggles of kids walking around. Well, I suppose I can hit refresh just in case he's working in the background. But there's no way that's the case. Uh, oh, yeah, we've had a rather busy time around here getting everything sorted out and back to fully functional. Joys of home ownership. Although, there are probably more good things than bad things about it. So, the average experience is higher than when we are renting. But the variance. Oh boy, the variance. Because renting, it's pretty even keel. So long as you're making enough to pay rent. And your landlord isn't the absolute worst. Which none of ours were. Like, we might not have had the best landlords of all time, but they were nowhere near as bad as I have heard tales of. I imagine that's another suburban and urban sort of experience. I don't know what renting would even be like farther afield. But, I mean, I suppose, like, wouldn't be too surprising if there were... Oh, hello.
Sorry about that. Hello. As I'm sitting here and I tried to go live, I'm like, oh my God, I'm having the same problem. I'll just reset the internet. Hey, Mrs. Frog, will that affect you? No, I'll be fine. And then I did it and I was like, oh, the light's already streaming. So, sorry about that.
No, the server was already down. Like, I've just been sitting here talking.
Okay, I don't feel that bad then, because it definitely was down after I did that. Because I'm talking to you on my phone. The internet is not yet back up.
Sure. No worries. We were just talking about home ownership and renting and Halloween and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it says the internet is back. Let's see if I can go to the desktop.
But yeah, I was saying that home ownership, the average experience is better than renting, but oh boy, is the variance higher. Some big old swings to the highs and to the lows. So yeah, for anyone who doesn't have a taste for variance, I could see the appeal of just renting. And, like, if you live in a place where buying just isn't an option.
I mean, why would it be an option?
Well, I mean, people who have ordinary or less jobs in actual urban areas, I can't see it being feasible.
I don't know what it is, actually. I just came in at the very last 3 words.
Ownership as opposed to renting where one lives.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying I could see the appeal of permanently renting if you're someone who doesn't have a taste for the highs and the lows that come with ownership.
Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, I had to call a tree guy because we're getting a new fence, which I need a new fence. And if the tree guy doesn't come to remove the root that's underneath the fence that might interfere with the fence posts but might not, the fencing company is going to charge me an extra $500, leave, have to reschedule for God knows when, and still might charge me to remove the root. So, you know, for kids. I'll wait for George to get here, but I do have some news. Oh my God, can you not blink? Holy fuck, keyboard. Hold on. How do I stop that? 1, 2. It's 2. Purple, dim. Okay, good.
Good.
Holy moly. I like how George hopes he's running behind me there in a few 15 minutes after the traditional start of the stream. That's okay. Let's go and see if my OBS will actually stream without problems now.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
No, it will continue to drop 30% of frames apparently,
Oh no.
Hey, great.
even after I restart it. So I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm not happy about it.
Mm-mm.
And it's just the upload speed, because the download speed is fine. Because literally we stream stuff all.
Yeah.
Is there a cat on the network batting away every third packet?
I mean, maybe. I wonder if there's something else in the task manager that's causing issues right now. Let's see. Nothing really tasking the memory or the GPU. I mean, Firefox is using 2 gigs of it, but I have a 32 gigabyte RAM, so like, that's not a problem. OBS Studio is using a gig, but that's kind of important.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Teams is running, but not like it matters. You know what? You're running. Get rid of you. You're running. Get rid of you. The NVIDIA. Everything else is pretty normal, honestly. But yeah, we're dropping 46% of frames. So like, I feel like I'm back in the 5G internet.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how to. I don't know how to effectively fix that. Nothing's using a bunch of the CPU. Nothing's using a bunch of the GPU other than OBS, which is not a surprise. The network activity is literally showing 0%. I wonder if I have a bad network card. How do I test that? Like if I just go run an upload speed test, right? I feel like I did this last time.
Yeah, because I don't know how exactly those speed tests work. Because it might not be like the machine itself really doing the work.
Mm-hmm. My download is garbage right now. Yeah, like I'm getting upload speeds of 7 megs, which should be fine. I'm only trying to stream at 3K bits. Okay, it came in at 5.1 after the average. Download is only 160 right now, which is really weird because normally it's a lot higher because I do have gigabit internet. So normally it's up around 400 or 500. No, I obviously don't expect to get gigabit speeds, but
Sure.
what's Ookla saying? Yeah, that's only saying in the mid hundreds as well. I really don't want to talk to Xfinity. Yeah, the upload should be fine. So something else is going on.
I mean, I know different places do different throttles, but I know that Fast.com was actually made by Netflix to use their servers, so you could see
Yeah,
if your connection to their servers is being throttled. So I use that a lot of the time, actually.
yeah,
So
that's I started with that, and then that's why
okay.
I went to Ookla as my secondary source. Pings are fine, everything's fine. It's just I'm dropping 46.9% consistently of frames. I wonder if this version of OBS just is bad. I feel like this only happened after the upgrade. Well, chat, I know you're going to get this eventually, even though it'll be 5 minutes delayed. So I'm going to say my announcements now. Then I might stop streaming. We'll see what's going on. Also, the server just finished starting. So here's my big general announcements. I have been thinking about upgrading to Windows 11, right? Because obviously Windows 10 is now out of life, although there is the extended service bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because I'm tired, and I looked at 11, and just the entirety of Windows 11 just pisses me off. So I'm going to go back to the channel roots, and we're going back to Linux, baby.
Ooh.
So I'm going to start Mrs. Frog. I'm going to get her a Cinnamon Mint build for her laptop. I'm going to do a live ISO first, though, so she can test it out just to make sure it's going to be okay. But all she really does on the laptop is like emails, some websites, and Minecraft. It's like it. And all those things will work very well in Linux. And apparently the Cinnamon version of Mint is very similar to Windows 7. So it should be pretty easy to adapt to. Then for myself, I'm going to buy a Windows 11 laptop, which I hate to do, but like I also am in the corporate America, and so I have to be able to do all my corporate programs. So I will use that for like work / personal, whatever. And if there's a game I really want to play that's not available on Linux, but with Stream Deck now, like almost anything you can think of works because of Proton. So I think I'm going to do some sort of Ubuntu setup. I mean, I understand Mint is an Ubuntu long-term stable release, but I might just do the actual Ubuntu because I can't remember. It's been so long. It's been over almost a decade since I was exclusively Linux, but I'm pretty sure I like XFCE's desktop better. So I'm going to play around with those and figure it out. All this to say that the Minecraft server will also be going to Linux. So I don't know when it's going to happen, but I wanted to let you guys know there is a slight chance that we could lose this world. I'm going to back it up. I'm going to try and copy it over, but it could be it. So I just wanted to have that as a warning that there is a potential for this to happen.
Okay.
Sure.
Good to know.
And chat, I'm going to stop streaming and try and upgrade OBS and see what happens. See if there's another version or whatever. And I'll just keep chatting with you guys.
Sounds good.
But yeah, I was looking at everything in Windows 11 and all these things like, well, you have to do these steps to disconnect all this. I'm like, oh my God. What an absolute pain in the ass. And I just don't really like the idea of AI spying on everything that I'm doing.
Agreed.
What? Hey, friend computer knows what's best for you.
I used to believe that. There was a time, however. I now know too much. But anyway, also the Linux will be much smaller drag on the good stuff. Will be a much smaller drag on resources, and this way I don't have to buy a new computer. I'll just buy the one instead of having to upgrade 3 computers. No updates available. Let's check file integrity. Yes, I wish to proceed. Yes, I wish to proceed. Yes, I'm aware that all the updates are already installed. Okay, so I guess that means that that's not the problem. The NDI update or plugin apparently doesn't work. Maybe I just need to uninstall that. It's not running, obviously, but... The only one that's installed is Stream Elements Core. Wait a minute. Hold on here. Now we have an issue. How can they say there's only one? Refuse to connect to Stream Elements widgets? Wait, what? What is new overlay? So there must be some sort of Stream Elements overlay that's trying to load, but that's not what's going to help me here. If I go to the plugin manager, I can't even click on browse or updates. All I have is installed, and the only choice is OBS Stream Elements Core. So where is it getting? Where the hell is it getting the fact that NDI is here? Is it time to get rid of Stream Elements? I mean, they are a pretty shitty company. Is this what's going to force me to do that other bot? Which that also bothers me because that's by Pirate Software. I'm not a fan of his right now either. What if we just switch to stable? Am I on stable? Yeah, let's just go to stable. Yeah, I'm sure I wish to go to stable. Yes. It is installing a different version of SE Live. So wait a minute. I don't need a desktop shortcut, thank you. This isn't 1999.
Oh,
Goodbye.
it's booted from the network. You're still going though, so.
SE Live needs an update. The following things failed to load. It mentions NDI again. Oh, cool. It's asking for the same update. I'm now apparently stuck in an update cycle.
Hey.
You ever want to just uninstall everything and start over? Let's not.
There is
update
often
now.
the desire to just burn it all down.
Plugin manager. Now it's not listed. It's still not listing NDI. Yeah. Okay. We need to uninstall and reinstall. Okay. Get out of here. I fear that I'm about to lose all of my settings, but such is life. Search for OBS Studio. Well, first off, let's uninstall OBS NDI. Yes. Yes. Okay, and let's uninstall this version of it. I haven't dual computer streamed in a long time anyway. I can always start over. Let's do that. Because it was complaining about that, so let's do that. Right, chat? All right, I'm not going to update. So the stream elements failed to load by itself. So let's go to the plugin manager. Let's uninstall stream elements, right? Because my scenes and my sources are in OBS itself, not stream elements. And I'm okay with that. So let's uninstall. Wait, where'd my app window go? No, I sure as hell didn't mean to click on discover. Stream elements. Install. Yes. 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 Performance issues. I actually filled out the survey and was like, I'm just uninstalling it because I have to reboot? Fuck you. What would Stream Elements install that would need to be rebooted? Like, what software would still be open that it would think it needs to reboot? I don't think anything. I'll reboot later. Go away. All right. OBS. Will you run? Because if OBS runs without Stream Elements, then we're just going, baby. All right. Let's see if we can start streaming. See what happens. First off, the maximize window bug seems to be tied to Stream Elements because it didn't do it this time. Am I dropping frames? We found the problem. So it was either NDI or Stream Elements. One of those two things was the source of the issue. So now, chat, what this means. I can't see you. You don't exist to me. So now I have to figure out how I turn on the chat dock native. Okay, it's this. Is it this easy? Is it going to load my chat? It's trying to do something. Is this Edge? Oh my god. Give me a second. Edge. That's fine. Oh, I want it on the left. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, it's my chat. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Test chat. Oh. Have an account? Log in. If I were my password, what would I be?
Password 1234.
Oh, and that's the other thing. I made absolutely sure that Bitwarden runs native on Linux. I absolutely must have that software now. I'm so dependent on it. That's not what I want to search. I want to search for my username. I want to search for the web service. Yes, Twatch. That was it exactly. You nailed it.
Oh, Twatch.
Oh shit! I'm about to get her out.
Goodness.
Okay, now the window went away. What does that mean? Oh yes, what are you doing to me here? You're killing me, Smalls. Oh, I see. It gives me more info. Oh, look at all these dots. This is hot. Hold on here. Wait a minute. What else do I have? What does stream information do? Oh! Oh, I like that. Can I put that down here? I can put that down here. What if I say done? Oh my god, that's hot. Okay, so that's a thing. Love that for us. That doesn't need to be that big. This doesn't need to be that big. So that, in turn, doesn't need to be that big. Chat, I might play Minecraft one day. I don't know. Don't pressure me. All right, then we go 3 by. No, 2 by is good enough. That fat. All right, yeah, this is good. This is looking fat. What other docs have I got? Twitch stats. Love it. Oh, no, don't love it. Wait, what if I put it here, though? It doesn't go long ways? Okay, yeah, that's good. Just close the dockable window. Yes. Twitch activity feed. What's the difference? Oh, I guess I could go back to that if I missed something in chat. Okay. That's fair. What are the stats thing? Oh, this is the OBS's stats. I love this. Oh, that's really cool. All right, I don't know if I have room for that. We'll figure out that later. Sorry about all the dings, chat. Sorry. Should we start Minecraft? Should we play the game for which we're supposed to be streaming? I should say CurseForge is also native on Linux, so I won't even have to give up my loader.
Nice.
And then I didn't bother searching everything on Proton to see what's there. But as I understand it, if you can get it on Steam, even if it's not Linux native, almost every game will play to some degree. Because there's this thing that Steam installs called Proton. And if it has a native version, it launches the native version. So it'll download and install the native version. If it doesn't, Minecraft, what are you doing? What's with the spooky mans on the loader?
I liked that.
Okay. What Proton does is it will install a specific version of a specific configuration of wine to run the game and make it feel as seamless as possible. And so you might think, well, I don't want hundreds of versions of wine. Well, you won't. It's just like CurseForge. You'll have one instance of wine, and all of the settings will be swapped in and out based on what game you're going to play. Obviously, I've not tried it. I haven't been. God, when was the last time I was still? Well, let's put it this way: I was still streaming to YouTube, or I was still uploading to YouTube when I was Linux only. For those of you in chat who don't remember or weren't here, my whole shtick was that I only played Linux games. Like if it wasn't available on Linux, I didn't play it. Which is how I got into the grand strategy games in one respect, because they've been Linux native forever. I mean, ClawSwitch has been, I think, since Claude 2 or ClawSwitch 2, it's been Linux native. And I'd play, a bunch of different stuff. I think Isaac is Linux native. When I was playing it, it must be. So it'll be fun. And I checked, Hades is, I don't remember if it's Linux native or if it's platinum rating. But if you're platinum on Proton, then it's basically just as good as native. So.
Yeah, I literally bit the bullet and just started playing Hades yesterday.
I want to. I really do. Like, so Mrs. Frog is going in for surgery on Friday. We're not being very public about everything that's going on, except that that's happening. And I tell you that actually, Chad, because streaming could be in and out for the next month or so as she recovers. But like, I want to start streaming more. So like, I want to do a Music Monday, like I really do, because I'm tired of paying $60 a year to Monster Cat, specifically because I use one of their tracks for my theme song. So I just want to write a new one. The intro and outro I just want to be custom to me, so I don't have to worry about it, right? So I want to do that, Music Mondays. I want to start playing Hades because I just want to play Hades. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but I like the story behind it, and so we're going to try. And it's not like I have to go up to I don't know what the thing is called, but it's the Ascension levels, right? I don't have to go up to Ascension. Okay, so I don't have to have heat 90 degrees or 98 degrees. Like, I don't need any of that.
No.
Why am I standing in Light's base?
Because you were hanging out seeing the sights when we noticed the problem.
Oh, okay. All right. Chad, don't worry. I am switching over, but as perhaps you may not remember, I have to load it into multiplayer on the one screen before I can move it over. That's going to stop soon. Oh, no, I can't drag it. Wait, why can't I grab it? Oh, because if you don't apply your change, it won't actually change. Okay, here we go. And then if you haven't noticed, Chad, I'm talking in such a sultry tone because I've been sick. That's why I didn't stream on Thursday. I've been sick, and so I'm recovering, but I still sound really, really low, and that also means that I won't be playing. I'm sorry. Why can't I do these? Why can't I hit my? I can't hit my buttons? Why can't I hit my buttons?
My buttons.
Oh God! Turn off the camera.
Drop
No,
buttons.
you don't need to see that. Get rid of the camera. Okay, I don't know why I can't see the Minecraft screen. That's concerning. What's going on here? Are we playing Enigmatic in 9? So no, we're in 10.
We are in 10, yes.
So capture this, please. Okay, it's not. That's terrifying. What's going on? Let's just sting over and see what happens. What if I bring it up again? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but that's fine. So we're here. We're ready. We're good to go. We can at least play. I'll figure out why my buttons don't work sometime later.
I'm sure it's nothing nefarious.
Well, I don't know if it's because, like, when you install the Stream Elements Live, if it changes the executable that's called when you call OBS. And so my Stream Deck is obviously tied to that executable. So that could be it. Wow, this looks nice. I haven't been here. Well, I haven't walked around. Mosaic glass. God, how do you do that? This music is incredibly fitting for it as well. Somebody just went flying by.
Yep.
I just assumed that was another porter. It is not.
Nope, I have nothing that goes to the nether.
Cut amethyst block. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a secret basement. There's some spiders in your basement.
Yeah, there's mobs, lots of places.
Delicious spiders.
I have not gotten around to installing the force field over there.
There's a random mercury catalyst sitting here. And a
That one's
barrel's filled with random stuff.
that part of my basement.
What is this? Thick inlaid sea lantern. You have plonked some bauxite dust.
Yeah, I think you're in the part of the base where it's like, I haven't figured this part out yet.
Yeah, witchy creepers.
Okay, let's get back to base and figure out something to do, shall we?
What should I use for the caps here, chat?
Have slots.
I guess I should put this into the thing. Huh?
Maybe some fancy deep slate.
And witches here
yes,
die much faster than the previous one.
I guess these are important for finding cool stuff in this game. I can get this, and then red? Where is red? Are you red? So you're red? Yes. No, I'm out of room. No. I guess we're pulling out blue. And putting blue in here.
Okay, so we got 4. Oh, right, they need flowers.
Oh,
Do I have flowers? Sure, I've got flowers somewhere.
Oh, I'm dropping frames again. Oh no. What has happened? I thought I solved it. Apparently I did not. Although I'm only dropping 16% of frames.
Progress?
Yeah, it's the connection to Twitch. Because the kilobytes are going down. It's not a performance issue. The CPU is fine. I'm still at 30 FPS. It's literally just the connection is just sitting at 1100 kilobits. I wonder if I'm getting metered somehow. Despite the fact that they're not supposed to do that.
Supposed to is such a strong word.
Mm-hmm. Believe me, if I didn't need to be with these guys, I would not be with these guys. Like, if there were fiber installed in this place right now, just let me copy the fucking password. I would switch and pay the cancellation fee. Like, I don't even care. It's down below $100 at this point anyway. Yeah, I know two-step verification is on. You just asked me to do it. Apparently they just updated the app. Oh, no, you know what? I've never logged in on this phone. All right, let's see if there's any service issues. No device is necessary for my modem. Modem is online. I have unlimited data. This isn't even one of my high usage months. It's actually one of the lowest. Internet health. Let's see what their speed check says. Test the speed to the gateway. Did I click it or not? Can I get some sort of feedback? Apparently not.
Apparently not.
We're at 25% of frames and counting, which means I'm basically dropping all of them right now. Chad, it's been fun. See ya. All right, testing the speed to my phone. Oh, this is fascinating. Hold on here. Let's pull up a speed test over here again. Oh, something wonky's going on. Because I'm getting 280 at the phone, but only 110 at the computer. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if I can do that if I go to Xfinity.com on my web browser. Did not even, it just logged me in. It said log in. Routine maintenance is scheduled for your area soon. Yeah, I bet. Boy, did I not want an AI assistant to pop up when I asked for more details about that. Tonight at 1 a.m. There's planned maintenance. Yeah, I bet there's a problem. Hi, hilarious. In the meantime, can I test? Doesn't look like. Kind of defeats the purpose if it's just the app. I'm supposed to have upload speeds up to 35 megabytes, and I'm getting 6?
Oh, up to. The biggest cheat there is.
We used 357 gigs of internet this month. Immediately clicking this button. Oh, I'm still logged into the game. Well, you know what? I suppose if I can fix this, then I'll fix it. We're having some trouble. Yeah, something is wrong with the internet connection on this computer then. I'm still concerned I can't test the speed of the gateway, but... to my Wi-Fi mesh and see what's going on there. Like, I'm not connected to the Xfinity, right? No, I'm connected to my mesh. On the phone, that is. So the phone is connected to the mesh, so let's log into the mesh and see what's going on with the computer, because maybe there's bad mesh or something. All 3 points are online, which is good. Let's test the mesh. This could disconnect us for a brief moment. I don't think it will. So we're testing the mesh right now. Because maybe this one's bad, right? Because I'm plugged in directly to it, so maybe it's gone bad. Because my desktop does not have Wi-Fi. The mesh test is complete. Okay, what are the results? They both have great connections. Okay, so that's not it. Internet speeds. On the speed test. So this is from the gateway to the mesh, which we know the gateway was pinging at 3 something. 300 something. So let's see what this says now. Oh shit, something's wrong with the computer.
Computer itself.
Or possibly the switch. I have a switch between the mesh and this because both of my 2 computers are wired into it. But the mesh is getting 830 down and 39 megs up. So that's why I have no trouble watching movies and stuff.
Sure.
I've downloaded 158 gigs of data today. Oh, it runs a speed test every day. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm averaging just fast speeds. So the problem is not the mesh. The problem is not Xfinity, as much as I want to blame them. It's something on the computer or in the switch. And kids, it's not a Nintendo Switch. This is a networking device.
I still blame Mario.
I mean, that little plumber had it coming, but... Okay, yeah, so all that seems fine. So the office Wi-Fi is a great connection. I don't need to run the test. Let's run the connected devices. Okay, no, that's fine. So let's look at actual devices now. There's 30 devices connected at the moment. All right, because all the Nest stuff is individual. God, that's annoying. See my garage door. There are too many things connected to the internet these days. I'll give you that. Oh yeah, all the sync lights are individually connected too. What a pain in the ass. Apparently my switch is turned on right now. Probably go check on that.
It's playing Mario Kart without me. Damn you, AI.
So what I do like about the Philips Hue light system, I have one connected device. It's the bridge. And everything connects to the bridge. What is this? What is a BDP? Oh, it's giving me the right thing. Okay, so Mrs. Frog is the name of the desktop. And it's getting 830 as the speed. And I'm running a speed test to that device on the mesh. This is a great service. I've never done this. Maybe I should have let Gemini do it all for me.
Diagnose the
Okay,
whole
so yeah.
thing. It'll run all the fixes, and then you're like, "Hey, it did nothing."
Yeah, all right. All right, so the
Gemini,
server
did
is
you
getting
actually put all the
620.
pixels? Oh, good catch. I didn't.
So it's not that. What's the name of this computer? Where do you find that in modern Windows? It's in this about menu, right? Settings, there's got to be like an about something. Go home. Under system, about. Yeah, there's the name. Okay, so that's the name. That device is not listed on my home. Fascinating. Okay, what is this? What's the IP address? Shouldn't there be a MAC address? Where can I find that? I don't wish to rename this, thank you. I just want to see what the fucking... All right, you know what? This is why they have a command line. No, that's not spelled correctly, and I sure as hell didn't want Bing inside of Edge. Okay. 74. So this is my... Okay, so this is the computer. That's the IP address. Is that the MAC address? Shouldn't there be a MAC address be listed somewhere? How do I get that from my computer? I'm setting MAC address. No, I don't want my PC name. I could see the PC name. Well, I don't know how to get the MAC address, but this is the IP address of the computer, and it's matching this thing. It doesn't have the right device name, but it's also claiming that I have a high internet speed to this device. I don't know what the hell this thing is. This is Mrs. Frog's phone. Oh, you know what? This mesh is not a gigabit mesh. Now that I look at this, because it's getting a gigabyte in, but it's only spitting 100 megs out. That can't be right. I know I've gotten more than that before. Where's this device? This device. Check device speed. Also, I think it's ridiculous, by the way, that I have an AMD Ryzen 5 5600X 6-core processor, 3.7 gigahertz, and it cannot run Windows 11. I don't have TPM2. It is the most moronic thing ever, and it's another reason why I hate Windows 11.
Mm-hmm.
My doorbell's getting better internet speeds. Can I go to home, like home.google.com computer? Is that a thing? Oh my god, it is a thing. Cool. I don't need to control devices. I just want to see them. These are all my lights. I don't want lights. I want lights in my cameras. My thermostat. Wait, that's a different picture. What is this? I don't know what that is. I don't see the Wi-Fi as a choice here. Wait, yes I do. But not supported yet. I have to go to the app. All right, fine. So I can't do that. Why? First, I'd love to know why this is the name of my computer. Why it's called Product Agent for Windows 1.0. instead of my device name. Oh, never mind. That's because I pay for that. Because I have Bitdefender, so it obfuscates my name.
Obfuscation.
I wonder if that means I should.
Yes. No.
Well, I wonder if I should see if I need to pipe something through Bitdefender. Like maybe that got updated. I guess theoretically I won't need that much longer. Oh, apparently it's on Linux though.
Okay, chat. Now to observe the larch.
Is it a large larch?
Well, I mean, the larch I cut down was pretty big. But that class on identifying trees did not prepare me for this plank type. Not particularly good. Okay, should we continue
That's
this
down here. Time to
spruce theming over there?
make sure nothing's spawning. Alright, you appear to be okay. Must have just spawned in the air to mess with me.
All right. Sir, are you blocking things going out to Twitch?
Dare you stand between me and my twitchery?
Well, I have a firewall.
Beware, he does hold the secrets of the wall of fire.
Let's just search for something. There are way too many options here. Well, that's not a problem. Hmm.
There's a window right here. It's not good for my walls.
Well, this doesn't seem to be causing the issue. What does that even fucking mean? Okay. Hmm. Well, nothing seems to be an issue there. This is kind of annoying. According to this, it should have my subscription should have expired.
Hmm.
Yeah, I kind of don't. I'm not happy about that.
Mhm. Still too tight through here. Guess I moved the whole thing down a block or two.
All right, this is all fine. I can leave it go for a while. Now, go be about some cave spiders.
Okay, so I don't care about that now. Oh my god! I got an exclusive offer for a yacht sale. I'm in.
All that yachting you do.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they call you a little yachty. Maybe that's some other guy. I don't know. It's easy to get you two mixed up.
Hey, Ticketmaster, remember when I said that I don't live in this area anymore? Maybe stop sending me notifications for that area. Okay, why am I getting distracted by my email chat? Because I was looking up what the hell all this antivirus stuff I was running and if I should still run it. The answer is yeah. But I cannot figure out why this computer, it might just be, might be the network card. Maybe the network card's just bad. Like, I can get 110 megabits on fast.com on my computer. And if I go to fast.com on my phone, which is using the same port of the mesh, right, because we're right next to each other, I can get 260. It's over twice as fast. Oh, interesting. When I run them both at the same time, the desktop only gets 51. Something is going strange. Yeah, my upload speed on the phone is 38. I can't get anywhere near that on the desktop. Okay, so what the hell is going on here? Yeah, and it's connecting to the same servers, and it's the same client IP address. So clearly we know they should be the same. This is the problem when all your friends are software guys, not hardware guys.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't rely on you guys to tell me the answer.
Nope. I got
I'll
nothing.
tell you an answer.
I don't want an answer. I want the answer. Okay. Also, how do I have 2 messages in my inbox and only 1 visible? You are confusing. All right, let's go back to settings. Stream, turn on the bandwidth test mode. Yes, I know I'm on bandwidth test mode. Yep, and I have the problems immediately. Oh, you know what I should do? Although if the NDI plugin doesn't work. Well, I'm banning someone I'm not even streaming. Love that. I wonder if I should go. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my laptop. I'll get back.
Adventures in troubleshooting. It's much like adventures in babysitting, but for trouble.
Yeah, check, because I might want to put some sky behind these windows. That would cause trouble in here. I might swap them out for panels like these. Then I don't have to worry about the windows. Hey, we got another sapling. We've got the bull pine. So we need to keep these guys going such that we can get the U. It's a nice pine tree. Okay, so we need the bull pine for 2 of these. So let's grab. Okay, this tree is dumb. It doesn't have a tall enough trunk to keep all of these leaves up top here. What kind of stupid tree is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 10 blocks worth of leaves taller than the trunk. And so the top several layers just despawn because they're too far from logs. What a world. Okay, we got 7 of those saplings. Got plenty of leaves. Again with the questionable planks.
Oh, the disco planks.
They're not that questionable. They're just like kind of untreated, unpainted, unstained, knotty kind of wood. Like it's just plain old pine.
Pine classic.
Okay, so there's the bull pine. We got some yew, which means we need to swap out the larch.
Fascinating.
For some bull pine. That is correct, yeah? It's the bull pine that I'm using for the next two.
It's my computer, chat.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah, because I upgraded the latest version of OBS with SE Live on my laptop, and it's running just fine. So I looked to see if my cat had maybe knocked the cord loose on the computer, and that's not the case. So I suspect that there might be a problem with the network card, which is a problem because it's built into this motherboard.
Oof.
So if I am having a network problem, might be upgrading this computer anyway.
Hey,
Not
nothing
happy
like
about
forced upgrades.
Yeah. All right, but now that I know that for sure, at least I know what to look for, and I can troubleshoot that later because it's working just fine. For downloading, it's just the uploading that's a problem. So probably means one pin is loose. I have an idea. I have a tool. No, I'll deal with that later. But for now, I'm just gonna bounce.
Okay.
Okay.
And I will not be streaming Thursday because we should be at the hospital at 5 a.m.
Oof.
on Friday, and it is not close, so I will not be streaming late. I might check in and say hello, but I'm going to try and be in bed by 9 o'clock.
That's a good plan.
Yeah. Good luck.
All right, see you guys.
Yep.
Hulu.
And the U planks are weird. Diagonal planks with a weird, slightly slug-looking pattern to the wood itself. Why?
Say a slug pattern.
Kind of sluggy, yeah. Oh, that one's the bull pine and the larch. So we're going to have to set the larch back up after we get the Lawson cypress. Ooh, that's a tall tree. The loblolly pine. Does make me wonder why some of the trees have fast leaf decay and some of them don't.
Probably whatever mod is involved isn't flagging leaves right or something like that. So only some of them will be flagged as, hey, actually decay this. Or maybe it just varies by tree and
It's
mysterious mod number 2 or 3.
just a little bit weird because I expect it to work for either all of them or none of them. But here we are.
Went for option 3, strangely inconsistent.
Yeah. See if this pine is any different. Well, this one, the planks go the other direction. Same pine looking knots.
This is the clockwise pine. This is our counterclockwise pine.
So what are you up to in the Bumble Zone?
I'm trying to find caves. One of the achievements is murder 16 cave spiders. I've been playing, and it seems
Ah,
like that I can find spider spawns, like
yeah.
spawning cubes. I haven't really been able to find any cave spider ones.
Hmm.
So I've been just finding odd, like one-off cave spiders and trying to get them before the bees kill them. Except I'm kind of more exploring to try and get what I need.
Sure.
By what I mean spiders to murder. Oh, there's one. Damn it, they killed it first.
Stupid bees. Stop being so efficient.
Yeah, really. What is that structure? Sliding through the wall over here. Ooh, neat. What if I found one of these before? A giant cherry tree forest over here.
Oh,
Awesome.
it's a weird thing to find.
This is pretty sweet. Oh, and a giant bumbo. Hello, Mr. Bumbo. You're adorable. No, you can stay here. I don't need you.
Oh, the behemoth. I see.
Yeah, sorry, the behemoth. Didn't know we were going by proper names here.
Well, the stream was far enough behind that I was like, is it a actual bee mob? Is it a sculpted bee? Because there are definitely some of those in there.
Why is this bee on fire? Gloria the glowing bee. Oh, adorable. Why are you glowing? Because I am.
Because I can.
It's right there in the name. Why are you asking so many questions? There's a lot of these little Korok mobs here, but not much in the way of spiders.
You all set for Halloween?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, not doing much. I don't really have much in the way of kids in our neighborhood. And, yeah. A lot of folks around here do the trunk or treat thing anyway. So,
Sure.
which I don't think I'd ever heard of before I came out here.
I'm not
Because the place
sure.
I've been.
I'm not sure how much it existed before 2020.
I mean, it definitely existed here before 2020 because El Paso is, it's not the richest area, and so it gets a lot of folks live in apartment complexes and stuff like that. And so
Sure.
being able to get together in like a parking lot and going from trunk to trunk is became the thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, I know that it did exist beforehand. It just had a huge surge in
adopters.
popularity.
Oh, pardon me.
And understandably so, given the sharp increase in, childhood fatalities with the getting hit by cars and whatnot on that day.
Yeah, I don't know the stats on that, but I believe it. Nope. I'm getting a call. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Schmello. Nope, not muted.
Not muted. Okay. Where to clear out next? Let's do right over here. Oh, chat, I'm gonna try at least to have Zool out there with us, because he doesn't get to play with people as often as he would very much like. And so we're going to try to get him accustomed to not getting too crazy excited with people around. Put a little sign out saying, "Head pats welcome." And we're going to keep him up the drive near the house, such that anyone who doesn't like dogs doesn't have to get anywhere near him. He's a big, scary black dog. Because he's super friendly, but sometimes that's too intense for people. And, like, there are people with good old genuine fears of dogs that are perfectly well-founded. And then you got good old-fashioned phobias that don't care whether or not they make sense. Got any good phobias, chat? I've just got good old-fashioned heights. Although, I wouldn't say it's necessarily good old-fashioned heights, because I've probably talked about it before, but, like, after I get to a certain height, it goes away. Mushrooms. Okay. I just don't like them. I don't think they gross me out. But I'm definitely not a fan.
To those of you wondering, yes, that is exactly how I always answer the phone whenever my wife is on. Did I pull something? You sound quieter all of a sudden.
Don't know. Okay.
Is that button by accident?
Lawson Cypress. Okay, so I've got the Lawson Cypress. I've got the Loblolly Pine. So to make the Sequoia, I need the Larch and the Bull Pine. I've got the Bull Pine, so we replace the Spruce with the Monty Python Special. The Larch.
Oh, whatever's going on, who knows?
Okay, so those are good. Yes, I am quite certain there are plenty of people who have no fondness of mushrooms. And so, yes, the cordyceps monsters are quite effective.
What are we discussing?
Phobias.
Ah. Pardon me. Yeah, the cordyceps monsters do that fun combination of, oh, you don't like mushrooms or zombies, or the thought of losing control of who you are as a person to a parasitic fungus
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. So there's a couple of levels of unpleasantness going on there, I'd say. That's a good job.
Layers of fear. Okay, how many more of these panels do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. On 2 floors is 8, so we need 16 more blocks. So grab 2 more stacks, and off we go. Did you watch the first episode of Welcome to Derry?
I did not watch it yet. Heather's interested in it, so probably will. Have you?
Yeah, we watched it right as it came available, because my wife has read the vast majority of Stephen King, and our neighbors are rather into horror type things. And so they're like, hey, why don't you come over? We got the, is it on the HBO streaming service?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've got that. We don't. And so they're like, hey, want to come over and watch it? And we're like, yeah, sure. But
So good time, or
so I have incredibly low standards. I enjoy the vast majority of things that I watch. So I'm not exactly prime seal giving material because they're mostly meaningless. But yeah, I enjoyed it. My wife, in her advancing years, finds it more troublesome to endure the problematic parts of the Stephen King stories that she would normally skip in the book. So like the racism stuff tends to hit her pretty hard, and this one's a prequel to it, and so it's
so
set
it
in the
takes place in the previous cycle. So
Yeah.
it's like the 50s, where everyone was a lot more racist.
Yeah, it's early 60s because it's the cycle before the new movies.
All right. So, I mean, frankly, the difference is academic, but yeah,
Yeah, it's nominal
I
difference.
understand.
And they start it right away because you got to set up the plot. But the parts that weren't that were very classic Stephen King, she quite enjoyed.
Oh, good. Well, we might end up watching that tonight. We'll see how things go. Or Heather might have to. Heather's been kind of overloaded with work lately, so I've been kind of just, doing my own thing. But see how it goes.
And we had a bit of time because we were hanging out with our neighbors, had some dinner, and then we're going to watch the show, but it didn't release until 9. And so we ended up watching 2 episodes of the Fall of the House of Usher.
I liked that one. I especially liked how things came together at the end, but I thought they did a good job.
Good.
And apparently during the production, it was originally filmed with a different actor as the main actor. And the main actor, it turns out, got fired for sexually harassing one of the actresses too much or at all. And I can't tell you which one it is, but they completely replaced him. And honestly, I couldn't tell. I thought the guy they had, who I know from other stuff, I guess couldn't tell you what to save my life, did an excellent job, and I'm very happy about it.
So main guy as in Roderick Usher, or
the old guy.
Wow. Just trying to think about the episodes that we watched of it. I'm like, okay. Because you've got him talking to the investigator, and you've got him in the meeting room. But yeah, he's not necessarily a part of the separate stories that, like, we only got into the mask.
I'll tell you, he will be. Oh yeah, and trying to pick out. Oh, this is that one, and this is that one. Lot of fun stuff going on there. Like, oh, this is this particular short story, and how they did that one. Yeah, the Mask of the Red Death I thought was excellently done. I don't remember it. I watched it when it came out, so
Sure.
Specifics escape me, but the one for the
we've only gotten as far as the Mask of the Red Death. Like, we did the first episode, and then the Mask of the Red Death, and we will eventually get to the others, but
yeah,
it's as much as we've seen.
And I did like Mark Hamill in it too. He played a very good.
Oh yeah.
Fixer.
Yeah.
As they call it.
Good old Pim Reaper.
his absurd Jersey accent, which is not too far from his actual accent. But yeah,
Yeah, but my neighbors, their favorite one from that, I don't know if it's the same director or somebody that was involved in that has done 2 other things, like Haunting of Hill House, maybe.
Haunting of Hill House, Haunting of Bly Manor, and Black Mass, I think, is the third one, or something along those
Oh
lines.
yeah,
I've only seen Haunting of Hill House. It was excellent. Uh, Haunting of Bly Manor, we started watching and just couldn't get into it for whatever reason. Heather
yeah,
watched the Black Mass one and said it was pretty good. They did some fun, interesting new stuff with it.
cool.
Guy's name, couldn't tell you to save my life. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy.
Yeah, they were quite interested in the overlap of the cast because it's more or less the same people, but in completely differently styled roles.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's fun. They do. Like it's kind of like what they were doing for the first couple seasons of American Horror Story before I gave up on it.
Oh.
Here's these same like 7 actors. They're all going to do different things, and we'll see how well they do at these different things. But
And it's nice that they
yeah.
don't just get typecast and villain's always the villain, hero's always the hero. Supposing there is a hero.
The hero is just the enemies we made along the way. There's something around here, spider.
Yeah, for me with the Poe, I know most of the stories, but I probably only read one of them myself. And so I remember none of the names. Whereas my wife and my neighbors are all reading type fiends where they've read it multiple times. They had the complete works of Poe on their shelf. And they're like, oh, yeah, you can tell from the names. And I'm like, no, I can't. Like, I vaguely recognize the name Prospero. So I'm like, oh, okay, that one's probably Mask of the Red Death. Oh, wait, I didn't even need to know. Shows up in a bright red sports car wearing a big red puffy coat.
Surprise.
Oh,
Take that, literary interpretation.
shocking, subtle symbolism.
Oh man, what's that? One of those lines from Gareth Marenghi's Dark Place. Many authors use subtlety. I think they're cowards. Something like that. There's a great line about that from
That's pretty good.
the show. Honestly, you ever seen Gareth Marenghi's Dark Place?
No.
Richard Ayoade, Matt Berry.
Well, now I need to
made
see
in,
it.
like yeah. It's basically this author is Stephen King, and he made this terrible miniseries story starring himself as the main character in it, in this stupid trope-filled hospital where he's the head doctor, and also everyone is attracted to him, and Matt Berry's there too, and it's absurd. It's really funny, but it's I find it only borderline watchable because it's really funny, but it's also like it has that like terrible production design sense that you see in a lot of like cheap junk made in like the 80s and in horror shows in the 80s and 90s, and you know it's not remotely authentic, but it still hurts to watch sometimes. And so yeah, it's really funny when it's really funny.
Yeah, so the question
And
is,
sometimes it's really funny.
can Richard Ayoade and Matt Berry carry it for you? Which,
by the way, I don't know
that's
if you
pretty close.
Yeah. The latest series of the first series of Last One Laughing. Oh, Diablo the Thieving Bee. You better not steal my stuff, bee. Last One Laughing. The UK version had Richard Ayoade on it and some other folks on it, and it was actually pretty good. Bob Mortimer. I believe you can see it on Amazon if you Amazon. If you don't, then I'm sure there's someplace else you can watch it.
Sure.
Wink.
No, we got the Amazon. It's just a question of, do we have the time?
Yeah, I think it's like 6 episodes. So it's not, it could because it's British, and so
Sure.
it's not too bad. But and most of the folks on there are pretty funny. I'd had watched with Heather. Heather watched, and I joined in for a bit of the original Last One Laughing. Are you familiar with the concept?
I am not.
Okay, well, it's a game show for funny people, where they put them all in a like, enclosed area, and they have to not laugh. So they're all trying to like make each other laugh while not laughing themselves, and like doing absurd stuff, or like the problem, the one series that I partially watched with Heather, is that it got down to the last 2 people, and they both were playing to win, not for fun. And so it definitely got to the point where it was like, oh, the judges had to like keep enforcing rules and stuff like that on them, because otherwise, like, yeah, it ended up not being that fun. I do recommend Last One Laughing UK. I did find it quite amusing.
Yeah, I could see Richard Iwata being quite good at that.
Oh, yes. And like, there's like a segment where, things have kind of come to a bit of a lull. So, hosted by Jimmy Carr and that one Australian woman, the blonde Australian woman.
Australian woman.
I think she's a blonde Australian woman. Let me go find her. Joe Wilkinson's on there. Good stuff.
Sure.
Rasheen Kennedy. I don't know if you know Rasheen. I think she's Australian. She might be Irish. Rasheen, you'd think.
Yeah, with a name like Rasheen, you'd think at the very least Irish, if not Welsh.
Oh, no, she's English. It's just that I saw her first on. I think she was the lead of the Last One Laughing. She was the host of the original Last One Laughing that I saw, and yeah. Anyway, that's why I associate her with Australia for some reason. Anyway, it's like, oh, it's come to a lull, so someone has to go in the back and then give a 5 or 10 minute set that they have pre-prepared, or in order to keep up the tension and stuff like that, like keep people enforce and push the laughter.
Yeah,
keep things moving so it doesn't just drag and be not funny. Anyway, like I said, I liked it a lot. I think you would too.
Yeah, it sounds real good. And that reminded me, I'd forgotten that Richard Iwata was in the Phoenician Scheme that I had seen on a plane, I think, where he was the resistance fighter. But incredibly polite about it.
Wes Anderson does some good stuff. I did like Grand Budapest better, but still.
Yeah, I haven't really seen much of any of them. It's just that when I saw who was in it, and I'm like, I haven't really watched any Wes Anderson things, but it fits in the amount of time I've got left in this flight.
I mean, if you saw that, you kind of understand pretty much most of Wes Anderson. It's just, how cutesy is it, how kitsch is it, and like what's going on. But I would say Grand Budapest and his biggest one, the Royal Tenenbaums, are probably my 2 favorite of his movies. He did Rushmore, which I saw in theaters way back before he got big. Got Bill Murray for that one. There's some funny story about how we got Bill Murray for it. I can't remember what. Let's see.
These guys are taking a while to do this. Let's make sure it's the right large. European larch, bullpine, Pinus ponderosa, Darx decidua. Bullpine, European larch. Yeah? I got the right trees. Have a good one, Mac. Thanks for being here.
Good seeing you. He got the script somehow. He loved it so much he agreed to work for SAG minimum, and there was a scene that the studio was too expensive studio to pay for, so he handed Wes Anderson a blank check and said, "Go for it."
Wow.
So yeah, and this was like circa 99, I want to say, and so clearly it's like, oh, Bill Murray, I was already sitting on a pile of FU money, and so
Yeah.
do what feels good to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, which way was I going? I'm lost. The problem with the Bumble Zone is that it's kind of big and kind of full of bees.
And the
Every
map.
place looks like every place else.
Yeah, the map is completely useless, and looking around is only mostly useless.
Yeah, the journey map is vaguely useless, and the M map is only useful for helping me find these spiders. I can only find, like, it says, I've looked up. It says, there you can find both regular and cave spider spawners in here, and I think it's a damn lie. I think the cave spiders just spawn right, because all the alcoves I've found have been with spawners in them have been spider classic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? What kind of spider are you?
This is a very short sequoia. Like, I know it's just a 1x1, but still.
Doesn't even deserve the name. Ooh, another Bumblesaurus. 2 Bumblesauruses.
Okay, now that is a plank I can work with.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. The sequoia planks, they're okay. They're not amazing, but they're at least something.
Give you something to work with.
Yeah. It looks like I didn't actually grow the Lawson cypress. I just chucked it in the box. I have a feeling this is another one where the trunk doesn't go high enough. Sure doesn't. Probably should have figured out what tree I actually want instead of just making the trees that I can. Because one of the ones that I want needs jungle saplings. I don't have any of those. I don't think so.
Too bad.
Okay. Cypress. Let's see how this one looks. Oh, now that's a plank.
Ooh.
That's some nice flooring right there.
Looks like it comes pre-joineried.
Yeah.
You ever just watch joinery videos sometimes and you're like, man, you guys are awesome.
Hmm. Yeah, I saw a video today of somebody cutting a board at an angle, but they were using, like, it looked more like a mattock. Like, it wasn't a saw, it was just chopping into it.
Almost like levering it off, kind of.
Yeah, but they were getting such a clean and straight line from it. Like, it was ridiculously good. Like, if I had tried to do what they had done with a saw, I'd have to take sandpaper to it after to get it as clean and smooth as they had gotten it. It's like, what? Wait, how? But then later on Reddit, I saw a post that was like, hey, this is my first dovetail joint. What do y'all think? I'm like, yep, that is a perfectly reasonable first dovetail joint. It was clearly a dovetail, clearly could be better. But you know, that's where people start.
At the beginning.
Yeah. Also saw a video that was talking about how Black American English in certain areas is potentially on its way to becoming tonal. Huh, Frog has finally left the game. Yeah, I forget the technical term for the phenomenon where the ending consonants are removed. But it's fairly common as a first or second step towards a language becoming tonal, where you've got words like meat and mead, and they end up getting converted to have a glottal stop at the end. So it's just meat and mead. But like how long you hold that E tells you which one's the food and which one's the drink. And like in Chinese, where you do have the tones, because of that sort of residual vowel length, you don't always even need the pitch to know which tone it is, because certain tones tend to be longer than the others because of what once was after it, but isn't anymore. Okay, this is a nice floor. We have made actual progress, chat. Okay, so now we need to figure out what we're aiming for next. I don't know about cork oak. Rubber tree. That requires sweet gum, which we don't have. Sequoia gets us nothing. Yew gets us nothing. Right? Yeah, nothing. Do we want silver fir or western hemlock? I mean, that would get us through that line. So how do we get a balsam fir? Alder and larch. How do we get alder? Birch and beech. How do we get beech? Birch and oak. Okay. What's up?
Oh, Frog posted. You hear frog and cat sounds coming from the office.
So many birch. Is this oak? Oak. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's the oak. Here's the birch. And now we need another barrel. Because eventually we're getting that beach.
Was beech one of the ones that you liked from the previous experimentation?
No, it's a prereq for so many of the different types of trees.
Okay.
That's interesting. It's got fruiting leaves that are way more transparent than the other kinds. And you can't even place those leaves. They're just normal leaves when you shear them. Weird. And it's another one that doesn't have fast leaf decay.
Time to get punching.
Punch it, punch it, punch it, punch. Okay, that's everything. Whew. And beach logs. Vaguely okay.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah. They're a little noisy for my taste, but they are certainly better than average when it comes to this mod. Okay. And so the beach. This alder is aspen. Plus birch is pecan. And alder. Plus cacao. Plus aspen. Okay, so it's just plus birch. Wait. Oh. I didn't realize that that would also give me the silver lime. Interesting. Okay.
Haha, did it. I'm like, man, I'm going to kill a lot of spiders, and here we are. All right, all I gotta do yet is kill a wither with a stinger spear,
Uh-huh.
and slay the ender dragon with full bee armor on. I need to go figure out how much bee armor I actually have, or find one of the museums and go pilfer me some. I'm off.
Okay, silver lime. Okay, that one's pretty neat.
I have found the spear Beanisher of the Dead.
Beanisher of the Dead.
Just laying around. Very nice. Alright, the time has come for me to go back home. Enough of this nonsense.
How do the logs look? Awful. Okay, good to know. One of these logs was okay, wasn't it? How do these pine logs look? Awful. Okay. How about the other pine? Yep, just as awful. I know, pine is not a great looking wood. The bark is weird and rough. How about the yew? Nope, also bad.
How many bees can I hold in one suitcase, I wonder? That's 10. Yeah, I forgot the reason I took my my flower headwear off was because all the bees around here would not leave me alone.
Just kept following you around.
Uh-huh. I don't know you. All right. So I'd be leggings, be boots.
Pecan and alder.
Be boots, be leggings, be chest plate. I do not have any bee headgear. Get me some.
Oh, that's weird. The leaves that aren't transparent are transparent when you see them through the other type of leaf.
Weird.
Yeah. It's a nice shaped tree. I'm not sure about the textures, but shape is nice. I gotta say, the bark is interesting. Not too many things. Okay. Pecan and alder. Those are some weird planks.
What else can I trade you for? Bee soup, beehives, honey blocks.
These aren't planks, these are bricks.
Oh man, I got a lot of bees that's just taking up space in my...
Long bricks. That's fair. I have been looking for a relatively decent dark wood. That's a relatively decent dark wood. Okay. What else does the beech need? Alder to make aspen. Rowan we don't have. Cacao we don't have. Aspen we don't have. So take that down. And we put up the alder.
Oh good, bee helmets. However, as long as I'm here, may as well keep giving you junk. Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
This is a neat mod. I just wish it had more sensible textures.
The trees one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
And it might be that I just can't see their value. Someone with better design sense could make more out of them.
Yeah, it's just not for you.
Mm. Ooh, yeah, that'll be a nice place for that. Let's grow a couple more of these.
You know, this being sure that does have a smite 5. It might be good for poking that wither in the face.
Yeah. I gotta say, this tree might not generate a whole lot of logs, but my gosh, it drops a lot of saplings.
I mean, that's something.
It is something indeed. Stack and a quarter of saplings, half a stack of logs.
It have a lot of leaves.
Tons. Like it's got
Oh.
such a big canopy. Hmm. Once again, I've made things that are not quite the same width.
Oh no. All right. Well, Heather's here.
Okay.
I've achieved my goals today, so I think I'm going to go ahead and skedoodle.
Yeah, I
You
was
gonna be
probably
here on
gonna.
Thursday?
Yeah, I think I'll be here.
Okay.
I don't know what I'll
I'll be
be
back
doing in the
on.
game, but that's a whole other problem.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try and finish off those kill a wither with a bead poker and kill an ender dragon while wearing bee
Nice.
stuff and see how that goes for me.
Yeah, sounds like a good time.
Oh yeah. Well, it's been fun, and I'll
Yeah.
catch you on Thursday.
See you then.
Yeah.
See ya. Yeah, chat, I think I'll bring this over here. And then we'll hide this left bit. Yeah, I think it'll kind of look interesting having the 3 stripes on top, but only the box on the bottom, and then fill in this middle part with something else. Yeah, I think that'll make a nice hallway. Yeah, these guys still haven't done their work, but that's okay. Okay, so we made good progress with the trees. I don't know what else we're going to be working towards in this server in general, aside from just continuing to build in here. So I'm going to work on figuring out which trees are good, how we want to lay out the floors and walls and stuff in this place. We'll work on figuring out what's going to go in each space, and then I know at least one of the things that I want to do is complete as many of the quests as possible and put all of their rewards on display instead of actually using them. I think that would be interesting. But we've still got a lot of interior that needs work. But at least the exterior is mostly done. We still need to give a little bit of attention over here because we never bothered to put in the windows or the panels over on this side. But the roof is all done. A lot of the exterior walls are done. We're still missing this little bit right here because I don't know what I want to do with it. And I need to add some color variation to this roof. And so we need to get some oak going such that I can make a bunch of oak roofs that we can put in the places where this would wear and tear. Yeah. And eventually we'll have more woods to do more things like this. We should probably get some sheep. But then again, our replicator is a thing that exists. And there's my game crashing. And once the replicator is running full bore, we should be able to replicate things a block a second, which is a little bit slow when it comes to some of the stuff, but is generally fine for a lot of things. But since it crashed and everybody else is gone, I'm gonna get going. It's been a nice evening. We managed to make like 11 varieties of trees, because we already had the oak, birch, and spruce, and we ended with 14 types. So I think that's only it's 10 or 11 types that we made today, which I'd say that's good progress. So yeah, I will almost definitely be back on Thursday. Frog will not be. Sounds like George will be, to do some final weird achievements. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye.